Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Mindset Model. In this season, this is a brand new season where I'm going to be sharing my worst, best moments. I know you're like, what does this mean? Well, my loves, I am going to be sharing something which I've never shared before. And these are all of the stories from my past, things which are very vulnerable, very raw, very real, off the back of my accident, some challenges that I face which were just crazy, and how I actually overcame them. And the reason why I've called this my worst best is because even though at the time it was my worst time ever, the best things came off the back of this. Whether I learned something new, whether it pivoted me in a much better direction, whatever, there was always something that I could learn from my deepest, darkest moments. And I cannot wait to share these with you. So my first one is actually inspired by, it's my wedding anniversary today, and I have a little sneaky glass of champagne here. Cheers. I've literally only had one tiny sip because I was like, I need to get through this video, properly without dribbling and things like that. We don't want any of that, do we? Or maybe you do, maybe next time. So anyway, I was just thinking about all the times that my husband and I had together, all of the challenges that we went through. And it reminded me of a turning point story. So I used to, after I had my car accident, I had awful back pain. I had a back problem. I had a series of operations, and I was on some very strong painkillers. I was taking Tramadol, which, if you have taken this before or if you know of this drug, it is a hardcore pain drug. Very addictive as well, but I was not addicted, so I'm all good. But Tramadol, I was taking codeine. I was literally all the pain relief drugs. Give them to me immediately. Literally need them. Now, one of the side effects of taking prescription medicine is constipation. And I had this side effect quite severely. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And there was one morning when I woke up and I was like, oh, this is lovely. My husband, well, he's my boyfriend at the time, now husband, still stayed with me. Wait until I tell you the story. And I was like, wow, he's lit loads of beautiful candles for me. That is just so romantic. I was like, oh, this is beautiful. And then, because we were living at the flat at the time, and I could hear him coming from the kitchen to the bedroom, he opened the door, and I was expecting his facial expression to be like, oh, you've been feeling really down, like obviously things going on with your stomach and your pain. So I thought I'd light you some lovely candles. No. He came in and he was like, it fucking stinks in here. I was like, oh dear. So I was very gassy at this time, and during the night I was seeping this gas. Oh yes, isn't that the sexiest thing you've ever experienced in your relationship? So this was my turning point, and I managed to get the nickname Smelly after this. So my other nickname is Silly because I am very silly, very childlike, but obviously very sensible and professional at the same time. But my other nickname is Smelly, and I was given this name due to the Tramadol incident, which is no good. So anyway, I found this was a bit of a turning point, and I decided to ditch the painkillers, and I was like, no, this is not the life for me. I think we need to move on from this. So I actually went more down a holistic route to really help with my pain. So I went to the gym, I did more holistic healing, I did acupuncture as well, but also things like nature, mindset work, going out for walks and things like that. All of these things over a period of time meant that I actually had stopped taking painkillers, which is amazing. I feel so much better after this. So anyway, there is a hidden message in this story. You are still worthy, even if you are not feeling your best, not smelling your best, you are still worthy. And even in your darkest, messiest, most embarrassing moments, they don't define you. They redefine you, okay? And I actually found strength when I stopped outsourcing my healing and started listening to my body. And you know, if you've ever felt really low or gross, if you feel like you're not doing life right, you are not alone. And actually, this experience of taking the painkillers, you know, being in one of the most vulnerable, embarrassing moments of my life, actually taught me, do you know what? It's up to me to take charge. There's different things I can be doing, and actually having a shift in my mindset. So there we have it. That is my little video for you today. I am going to continue the celebrations. Cheers, and I will see you in my next episode.